Hey there, movie lovers! Ever heard of Zelig? This one's a real oddball gem from 1983, the kind of movie that only Woody Allen could dream up. Picture this, it's styled like one of those grainy old newsreels from the 1920s and 30s, following a totally weird character named Leonard Zelig, played by Allen himself. What's his deal? Well, Zelig basically turns into whoever he's around, hang out with a bunch of doctors. Boom! He suddenly looks and talks like a doctor. Surrounded by Chinese people, he starts speaking fluent Mandarin. He even gains or loses weight depending on who he's with. The guy's a human chameleon. At first, everyone thinks Zelig's just a fun oddity, and he gets all sorts of attention, even winding up as a massive celebrity. Soon enough, though, he becomes a case study for psychiatrists, mainly Dr. Eudora Fletcher, played by Farrow. She's trying to help him figure out who he really is, and in the process starts to fall for the guy. Zelig's ability takes him to some pretty wild places. He dances with Josephine Baker in Paris, shows up at a Nazi rally with Hitler, and honestly just pops up in the middle of all sorts of historical craziness. It's hilarious, weird, and gets you thinking about how much people will bend over backwards to fit in. Now, here's the cool part. Zelig was basically way ahead of its time when it comes to movie magic. They actually blended Woody Allen into old footage. So convincingly, a ton of people really thought Leonard Zelig was a real person. This was way before Forrest Gump did the same kind of thing. The black and white style, the fake news style interviews, it all works to suck you right into the joke. So, what's the movie really about? At its heart, Zelig pokes fun at our obsession with fitting in, taking shots at celebrity culture, and even making fun of psychiatry and the self-help craze. It's super sharp, totally unique, and still manages to make you laugh while getting a little deep. The cast, it's classic Allen and Farrow, with Patrick Horgan narrating in that super serious BBC voice, plus cameos from all kinds of real-life legends thanks to clever editing. Critics loved it, like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes loved it. It may not have been a box office monster, but it picked up awards, inspired a whole generation of mockumentaries, and is still studied in film schools today. Fun fact, the filmmakers actually went out of their way to mess up the film, to make it look old. Scratching up the negatives, overexposing shots, you name it. Some people walked out of the theatre convinced Zelig really existed. So if you're into movies that are smart, funny, and a little bit bizarre, give Zelig a spin. Trust us, you'll be talking about this one for days. For more hidden gems and wild stories from the 80s, hit that subscribe button on Movies of the 80s. We've got your next movie night covered.